Alright folks, this will be something brand new. This is my first time doing some professional work in Procreate Dreams. So I'm going back to a project that I was working on a long time ago where my friend is making a fighting game featuring Hunter characters. Gonna be a fan-made game, and I did a bunch of animation sprites with a character named Killua, and I'm gonna bring in those sprites again. And I have not worked much in Procreate Dreams, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out our workflow. We're going to figure out our brushes. We're going to figure out how we want everything to look. We're going to keep it simple for now. I did take some time to kind of mess around in this app and set up a few things so I wasn't completely lost going to this video. But I'll kind of start over, and we're just going to bring in like a couple files right now. Let's see. iCloud Drive, downloads, animation. It's going to be Killua 5A is the animation we're going to be doing, and the original animation was only 2 frames, and I did switch the resolution size on the file here to only 1080p because when I was originally designing the character, he was pretty small on the screen. Procreate Dreams' default screen sizes are 4K. And I don't need the resolution to be that big because what I'm doing is I'm taking old files that I made at home on Krita, and we're just going to sort of change them. So what I'm going to do is can I delete track? So we're going to go into this top track here. So I'm just kind of figuring out how it all works. So if I hit this line, that squiggly line there, it brings up the drawing options. And I'm going to change the opacity of this to lower. The thing is, I don't know if I can change the opacity of the entire track. Now I do have some tutorial here. So can I change Procreate Dreams? Can I change opacity of entire track? That's a good question, because when I was going through it, it looked like I can only change the opacity of the layer. Change opacity more accurately holding slider and finger sideways without leaving finger. Let's check this out. Brush opacity. No, I don't want brush opacity. Edit onion skins. Select backward or forward to choose which onion skins. Is that on the left? Stage options. Not very intuitive on where to find things. Huh. Where was that stage options? Select stage option by tapping the time code. By tapping the time code, okay. Oh, okay. Show onion skin. Yeah, we do want the onion skin. Edit onion skins. I know that I like backwards to be red and forwards to be green, so we'll change that right now. I like 3 frames only, and then we'll just make it yeah. I'll make it a little bit brighter. We can always change this later. 3 frames. That's my original Krita setup. Now here's a thing. I want to change the opacity of the entire track. This is kind of annoying that I can only change the layer opacity on these frames. So this is going to be very tedious if I have to do that. So there's got to be a way. Show all, hide all, show all. Well, I want to get moving, so we'll figure this out later. Let's see. Is there a tracks, keyframes for performing, draw and paint, tracks and content, options? Let's take a look here. Is there opacity? Fill duration, mask, copy and paste. No. So that is actually inferior to Krita, which I can't believe I'm saying for a app that was advertised as this powerful. Tracks. Yeah, I don't know if it's possible yet. It's something I'm going to have to figure out later. But for now, we'll just work with it. because it's what I need. Because usually when I animate, I do a first pass where everything's kind of sketchy, and then I do a second pass where everything's clean. So that's pretty bad. But okay, we'll just go here. I'm gonna draw something. So I decided to use this brush called Helsinki ink at a low opacity here, and then if I'm going to erase, I'm going to use the same brush. So recently we'll call this Helsinki ink, and then we'll make it a bit smaller. Looks like I have to double erase here in order to get it out. But what we'll do, so one thing I don't like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't use that shouldn't use that to erase because it didn't fully erase. Maybe I'll use my brush, Opus Inker, to erase here. Let's try that. Okay, double tap does work here. Squeeze does not work yet. Okay, that's better. The reason I'm not using Opus Inker to do animation right now, which I'll probably make a new version of that brush for animation, which is smaller. The only reason is because if I use my brush and I make it all the way small, it's still not small enough for this animation. So I'm going to use Helsinki for now. Yeah, I do need a custom brush though, because there's a little bit too much pressure sensitivity here on this one. And it also doesn't have full opacity. Maybe I should... Here, let's find the most simple inking brush. Bring it all the way small. This one's good. This one's fine. Yeah, this one's fine. What is this one? Technical pen? Yeah, this one's fine. We'll just go with this one. Keep it simple. Now, that can be a bit larger. 2% maybe? Yeah. Okay. Now, we are changing this frame, so I'm going to make this much shorter. So the original one was that this was the wind-up, but what he wanted it so that the first frame is like more of a blur, because he could choose to keep both frames if he wanted. Ooh, also another thing is that these images, oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so these images do have a white background in them, built in, but that's okay. That's not necessary to address. Now I'm gonna make the opacity low, like 20%, and I really hate this, that I gotta change the opacity of both. Because what if I have like 100 frames and I want to change the opacity of all of them? That's not good. So I would have to basically change my workflow so that I take into account that I can't change opacity. So I would have to like use a light colored brush in order to do sketch layers. So I'll just keep that in mind until I figure out a way to change the opacity of the entire track. So we are figuring this out. Okay. How do I extend the size of this, the duration of this frame? Whoops, I did not mean to. Okay, whatever, that works. Okay, I like that I can easily change it to match. Now, this is too big. This whole little frame area, in Krita, I could slightly change it. See here, if I drag it down, it's either big or flipbook, so I don't like that either. This is all right, that's okay. I do like this little flipbook thing. That's fine, you know, that's fine, but I really don't like that the timeline, I can't just see the timeline and keep it there and keep it and make it a little smaller. So some quality of life stuff that I hopefully can be improved in this app. Okay, so I'm not going to trace this. I have to think. What am I doing? So here, are the onion skins on? Are the onion skins on? Background color. Well, I'll keep it a gray for now. Yeah, gray. Okay. Where are the onion skins? Is it because I have the layer very small? I guess it would show more if I had the opacity up. Yeah, that's probably why. Oh, it's because if I activate this layer, then the onion skins of the other layer are not showing. Okay, interesting. That's also something that is more customizable in Krita. I can't believe I'm saying this. I got this app because I was like so excited for the power of the app. Now, obviously, it's running on an M4 iPad Pro, so everything's going to be really fast. But there are things that I'm seeing that are more customizable in Krita, which is a free open source app. And I don't know. I got so used to it, and now I'm like seeing the pros and cons. But of course, Procreate Dreams is a crazy app. I believe in it, so we're just gonna trust that some quality of life improvements will be made. Maybe I can even give them feedback somehow. But until then, we'll just work with what we have because it is a new app. It's been out since November, I think. Now, even within a track, you can have layers. So I think I could even stay within the same track. You know what? Oops. Let's actually try this. So if I delete this content here and I go into this track, I delete that track. So we can actually stay in this track and create a new layer. Ah, okay. So, but would I have to do that with every frame? I would have to do that with every frame, though. Which I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine because every frame I can have like a full stack of layers, with sketch and with color and all that. So think of each layer as its own digital painting. Okay, so that actually changes the workflow a little bit, but I think that's fine the way that is. So that means I can take this new layer, which has full opacity, and take my technical pen. Am I in the right layer? Should be black. Now why? Is it on a weird blending mode? What is up with the opacity now? I'm in a new layer. Huh, I'm confused, y'all. How was the opacity of the entire layer changed? Oh my goodness, guys. Blend mode, normal. Yeah, it's on normal. Track options. How did this opacity change? I remember I lowered it before, but now it's like, what? Okay, you know what, folks? I'm just gonna we're gonna figure this out as we go. So I'm gonna actually import the images again. So photos, not photos. It would be files. That's where I saved it. Recents. No, maybe not recents. iCloud Drive, downloads, animation. We're gonna go 5A, 1 and 2, open. Okay. So now we're gonna stay in this layer. I mean, in this drawing. I don't know. I don't have the right words yet. Now we're gonna lower the opacity of this layer, and then. No way, did it change my onion skin colors again? Okay, no, it's good, it's fine. Man, they only have default colors. I like a better green, but it's okay. Okay, so now let's see, what opacity did I make that? 22. Man, we gotta change our workflow. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. What I'm going to do actually is draw over. So another thing that I don't like, which Procreate has, is Magic Keyboard compatibility. Pressing Command Z on the Magic Keyboard in Procreate, you can undo, but in this app, I do have to double tap to undo. I don't even see an undo button anywhere. You have to double tap, so that's pretty whack. Unless I find like a squeeze function to undo, that would be good. Preferences. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of undo and redo buttons. Oh, there it is. Okay. Enable undo and redo gestures. Yes. Stored undo steps 50. Okay. I would like that to be higher. Let's go 100 here. Make the files bigger, but that's fine. In fact, let's go 250. Storing many undo steps can result in very large files. Okay, let's keep it 100 then. I mean, I got the 2 terabyte iPad, but it's okay. I don't want to overdo it. Rapid undo delay. 0.6 seconds. We can make that shorter. Okay, where are the undo? There we go. That's much better. Okay, much better. I'd rather single tap than double tap. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, let's okay, we got to do it this way. Flipbook. Okay. So, I'm going to okay, now I can see the onion skin. But the bottom layer is pretty low, so does it increase the onion skin opacity if I make it lower? It doesn't seem to change the onion skin opacity. So I think I need to change the onion skin opacity like this. Edit onion skin, the forward frames. Let's make it a little bit more opaque. And maybe a better color. Blue. Yeah, that looks much better. A little bit more opaque. Yeah, with 3 frames ahead. Okay, that'll be fine. Maybe that's too opaque though. Yeah, these greens are too dark. I wish I can customize the color. Can't believe I'm missing Krita. I mean, Krita's so good. It's so good. It impresses me every time I move to a different program. Like, hey, this has something. Krita has something that this doesn't. You know, even Clip Studio Paint. Okay, so the edit that we wanted to make, man, I haven't even drawn anything yet. But here's what we'll do. We'll do a sketch layer. So we'll do a sketch layer first. Now I realize since we cannot change the opacity easily, I'm going to use just lighter brushes for sketch layers. So I'm gonna make this like a maybe a light blue or something like that to sketch. No, maybe instead of light blue, we'll do like a light purple or something. Just a mid-range. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, this will do. So, okay, you know what? Maybe it's good that the undo is not like Command Z, because I got used to it, and one of our whole things has been trying to reduce the undo button. And so pre-visualize, reduce, undo. So we'll focus on that right now. Maybe should we use a sketching brush in order to do this? I think we should. HB pencil? Why not? I'm in Procreate. When in Procreate, we treat ourselves like an animator. There are better pencil brushes though, I think. I don't remember the default one that I liked. Procreate pencil. That's ugly. Yeah, that's very ugly. I think it was HB that I liked. Narender pencil. I don't like how it fades out randomly. Tech pencil. Okay, that one, way too many light areas. Derwent. Peppermint. I remember I've tested all these Procreate brushes many times and I don't like any of them. I remember I had to make my own pencil. But we'll go with HB for now as a sketching brush. Okay, so we'll do this. So the edit was, he wanted the arm to be almost fully extended and sort of a blur. Oh, I haven't animated in a long time. So something like this. So he said he wanted the arm to be pretty much almost fully extended. So maybe the whole movement will be like a flash or a smear. I think a smear would be good. Yeah, like something like this. Now that I'm like drawing in the animation part, like this part feels natural to me because I've done this for so long. Okay, so now here the opacity, the onion skin is too dark, too bright for the previous frames, so we'll change that. This flip hook feature is very nice. Scrubbing Krita. I had to press buttons to do this in Krita. Very intuitive. That feels good. So if this frame, we'll keep it the same. We're only really editing one frame. So I don't have the idle. Oh, you know, it would be nice if I had the idle frame. So let's actually get in here. See if we can import the idle frame. I don't know the file name. Let's see. Downloads, animation, idle. There is. Okay, good. Let's do idle one. Let's bring that one in. What happened? Why did it move everything? Okay. I made the duration of the... So one thing I'm doing is that I changed, just to test the power of Procreate Dreams, I did make the frame rate on this file 60 FPS. I've never done that before, just to see how well it runs on my, testing the newfangled iPad. Might as well, Okay, here we go. So now if I scrub through here, yeah, there we go. So now we got something. So let me actually play this back. This is a very short file, so let's just bring this all the way to the end here. Just gonna move in the frames around a little bit. Okay, let's see how this looks. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We can actually delete or maybe make invisible this layer because we don't need it. Because basically what we're doing is we're transitioning from the idle to the attack in a more like flashy way. Oh, you know what? I think this is what we got. You know what I can do also? Let's see how we can export playback so I can actually send this for feedback. Let's see. Let's figure out how to do this. Let's hit done here. Let's go back to our gallery. Now, how do I export it? Let's figure it out. Share. Video. Video. We'll save it to save video to photos. Yeah, we'll allow the photos. All right, I think that's good. Okay, guys, we're gonna send this for feedback and gonna upload this video. I'm pretty excited to move forward in Procreate Dreams. Kind of a new ball game for me. So, talk to you guys later. God bless. Bye bye.